So we've just heard the Warriors announcement for the 6th signing of 2018, Danno Verge. Danno, joining us from Australia. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
It's pretty cold over here. I presume it's a little bit warmer over there, hey?
Yeah, it's very, very hot. It's averaging around 30 degrees every day. Sometimes hotter, sometimes a little bit colder, but...
Rub it in a little bit more for us, won't you? Wind us up a little bit more. Hey, listen, the news has just broken. You're going to be a Warrior next season. Absolutely fantastic to have you on the island. How are you feeling about joining the Isle of Wight?
I'm looking forward to it. I tried a couple of years. Last year, I even messaged the Isle of Wight asking if I could come ride for you, and nothing came of it. And then obviously this year they wanted to do a deal, and I was happy to, because I feel I need to come to the Isle of Wight to improve, because it's obviously, as you know, it's it's the biggest track in the country.
Exactly. Now, you've been used to the smaller tracks in your career so far. Coming to the island, big track. How has that influenced your decision to come over?
Yes, that's the reason. One of the reasons why I want to come to the Isle of Wight, because I'm not as good around the big tracks, because I've been brought up on the small tracks. So I feel that a big track, having a season or two around a big track, will do me better for my career and make me a better all-round rider.
Sounds good. Now, you come in on a 4.49 average, which puts you in the main body of the team. You've probably been keeping an eye on the press releases and so on of the riders that have signed for the Warriors so far. We've got the two Bens, Scott, Adam Portwood, and only a couple of days ago, Jamie Seeley was announced as well. Do you know those guys? You got on well with them?
Yes, I know Ben Morley well from when I rode with him at Kent, and I'll be seeing him. He's coming out to Australia, to Brisbane in January, so I'll meet up with him then. I know Ben Hopwood pretty well, and Adam Portwood, I've known him pretty well, especially when we was younger. I don't know Jamie Seeley too well, but I will get to know him this year, because we're teammates.
Now, we've seen you at Smallbrook a few times over the last couple of years, first with Kent, last year Mildenhall, but also you were part of the GB Young Lions training camp that came over in February of this year. Managed to get quite a few laps on the track. How did you find it?
Yes. The previous years I've been shopping around the Isle of Wight, and it wasn't good. But I knew I needed to come to sort it out. So when the GB under 21 training days were on, I came over, and we've done fitness with Stevie Worrell and Paul Hurry, and then we had 2 days training, and I felt I went really well on the training days, so that I was looking forward to coming back again during the season to race. And then I got asked to do the that individual meeting, and I didn't do too bad. Scored 8 points from my first 3 rides, and then blew an engine in my 4th ride, but I still made the semi, and then I come 3rd in the semi-final.
So the track doesn't daunt you at all? You're looking forward to getting up high on the 3rd and 4th bends?
Yeah. No, it doesn't daunt me at all. I look forward to it. Like I say, the reason I came is because I need to improve on the big tracks, and I feel the Isle of Wight will be good for my improvement. And I love how the management run the team, and how it's all like a family scene. And like I said to Barry Bishop the other day, if you're happy with your club, then you generally ride better.
Yeah. Now, I've got to touch on the fact that middle of last season, up at Mildenhall, I think it was against Buxton, you had a pretty bad crash, got injured, arm, shoulder, etc. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And more importantly, is it all healed up now?
Literally, I just looped it from a start, and came down pretty heavy on my shoulder. It was kind of strange, really. I'd never looped it before, and literally there was no saving this one. It went it didn't even give me a chance. It just spat me off as soon as I let the clutch go. But yeah, I broke my collarbone, my left collarbone, and done my AC joint ligaments, and but they're all healed now. I have had a couple of practices before I came to Australia. I had a couple of practices at Rye House, and by the last session, the last practice session, I felt I was going real good. So yeah, it's all fixed now. I'm back to full fitness training and preparing for the season.
Well, I guess being over in Oz with the heat is only going to aid your recovery. What about the bike? Have you been on the bike at all? Are you going to be racing over there?
Hopefully. At the moment, in Brisbane, the training is sort of stopped now for Christmas. But it's due to open the middle of January, end of January, and then hopefully I can get a practice either at the end of January and beginning of February, before I fly back to the UK.
Excellent stuff. Well, look, we're all super pumped the fact that you've joined the Isle of Wight. We're going to be seeing you and your dad, Steve, in the pits. You're a popular figure in the pits anyway. We know that. You're going to be joining the Warriors out press and practice day. We're all looking forward to that. And it's really refreshing to hear your answers to some of those questions and to know that you're looking to the future. You're really focused on your career as a Speedway rider. And the fact that you've come and joined the Isle of Wight, the biggest track, is a challenge to you and a challenge that you've taken up. So the Warrior fans are going to love that. Just before you go, have you got a message to give to the Warrior fans that are out there that are watching this video sat in the freezing cold conditions in the UK whilst you're sunning yourself over in Australia?
Yes. I hope to see you all next season, and I look forward to meeting you all, and hope you all have a good Christmas and New Year, and I look forward to joining you guys as a club, and hopefully not for just 1 year. So yeah, I hope you have a good Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you soon.
Danny, you're a star. Thanks ever so much for your time. Enjoy yourself over there in Oz, and we will see you very shortly.
Thank you.
Cheers.